Hey, how's it going? I know it's been a while. Been about 5 months since my last video. A lot of viewers and you guys have been reaching out to me in Discord, seeing when the next one's gonna be. I appreciate you and I hear you, so here it is. Definitely gonna start picking this account up a little bit more. I don't want to get into it too much right now. There will be a little bit at the end, kind of me explaining maybe some of the new goals for this series and what I want to do with it. So you can check it out there. But other than that, let's get right into the video. I know you guys have been waiting a super long time, so let's jump right in. Before we get started with that, I wanted to just go over some of the levels that you may be noticing are a little different from the end of last video. Obviously, our firemaking level was at 85 before the starting of this video, and it's now at 87. I have AFK'd some winter tot while editing the previous video. Oh, and obviously, before I forget to, we have gained a lot of fishing XP and cooking XP. These were both something that I said at the end of the last video that I was going to be doing. While I AFK and edit the previous video, I will be pretty much like exclusively fishing, I'm sure, to start. So yeah, these were just done by fly fishing. I would fly fish and then cook the trout and the salmon as I caught them. This Johnny the Beard guy does not go down without a fight. Okay, this was actually quite annoying. Luckily, I had an account that I hadn't done the quest on, so I was able to start Black Arms on that character, this guy right here, Gazer Nut. Very old, like, main account that I just don't play anymore. So luckily, yeah, I was able to do that, and because this is just a bunch of Phoenix gang members just trying to look for Black Arm gangs, and we're all just spamming need Black Arms gang, and nobody is responding. So I just decided to go on my other account. But anyways, yeah, this will be the end of Shield of Arav. And there it is, coming in with 10 quest points now. Okay, and after we finish Shield of Arav, we are going to go ahead and do the Natural History Quiz, which is located here in the Varrock Museum, and it essentially just entails us answering some questions, and we will get some museum kudos, which then we trade for XP in Slayer and Hunter, getting us, I believe, to level 9. But I'll check back in just a second when we finish this up, and we will double check. If you were curious, this is just what it is. It's just asking questions like this at each display. And then, with Runelight, it literally just gives us the answer. I believe now that we've answered all of them.
Level up.
Yep, there it is. Okay, he gives us 1,000 XP in Hunter and in Slayer, giving us 1,000 or level 9 in each. Okay, cool. Good start to both of those skills. Okay, and while I'm picking these berries for some quests and some dye, I just wanted to like hop in here and say I know like sometimes it can be a little like confusing in terms of the clips that I get and the progress that I'm making on the account. And I just wanted to like hit on that and just let you guys know that like my plan with this whole series is not a in-depth guide, nor is it going to be the most perfect optimal start ever to an account. I really just want to capture some of the highlights and give you insight as to maybe why I'm doing some of the things that I'm doing. Like, for instance, right now we're picking cadaver berries and red berries. The cadaver berries will be used for a quest, and the red berries are used for dye that we will need for future quests as well. And the reason that I only have a pickaxe and chronicle is because once I get the allotted amount of berries, which is 16 red berries that I'll be needing, again, this is per OSRS guide that I am following and will be linked in the description. I will then also need to mine 4 copper ore and 1 iron ore, which are right here, right next to the berries. So as you could tell, this like guide that I'm following is really like pretty efficient in like my movement around the game, right? So he's having me pick up berries, but at the same time knowing that I have enough inventory space to also make sure that I can get this copper and iron ore as well that I will also need for quests later down the line. But yeah, I just wanted to hit on that and let you guys know that like I know sometimes there might be like gaps or some things that might need more explaining, and for that, I would love some explanation in the comments on what you want to see, or maybe some questions that you might have, and I can explain further there, just so that these videos stay a little bit more progressy and less, um, less like how-to guides. Okay, so as you can tell by in the clip, we have just completed Gertrude's cat, which is going to allow us to unlock kittens. As you can see, she gives us a kitten here. And what that allows us to then do is raise that kitten into an adult cat via in-game time. I believe it's 2 to 3 hours, and you have to feed it and pet it, whatever. You'll see that along the videos. And what that does is give us a supply of death runes when we turn it into a civilian. And you can see that in the screen here. I'll play it for you. I'll show you a picture, and you can see that it starts off with 100, and as you do the Easy Arduin Achievement Diary, you then get 200. And you'll see that in the later videos as I start to turn them in. So after completing Gertrude's cat, I came over here to the Barbarian Village, where I'm just going to be safe spotting barbarians until we get to 13 magic, casting Wind Strike, so we can unlock Fire Strike at 13 magic, which is a huge DPS increase. I love just having this little guy follow me around. And then I have this add-on that tells me when he needs to eat, so I'll just feed him now. It's going to be in 5 minutes, but if I feed him right now, it'll reset the timer, and then this is when he grows up. It takes 3 hours to raise a fully grown cat from a kitten. And then, as I showed on the screen previously, when we turn him in to a citizen in Arduin, we will get 200 death runes. So that's why raising a kitten is so important, especially for an early game Iron Man, because those death runes mean that we get to spend our GP elsewhere. All right, we've retrieved the little boy's ball.
Level
Give
up,
it back,
completed.
and we are rewarded with 4 quest points and 6,300 hit points XP, which brings us all the way up to 25 hit points, which is obviously, like, as you could imagine and guess, like, that is massive for an early game, Iron Man. Like, having 25 instead of 10 hit points on a character that has only 1 life is massive. So, awesome. We are going to be finished with Druidic Ritual. What this quest allows us is access to the Herblore skill, which is how we make our potions for strength attack. I mean, there's tons and tons of potions that we make with Herblore that are useful throughout the game. Many are used for quests as well. And all Ironmen know who are watching this video, Herblore is a very not fun skill for Ironmen, as the herbs and the secondaries themselves are pretty hard to come by all at once. However, it is a skill that does just come in loads and loads over time. So yeah, this skill, you guys will see, will definitely be going up very, very slowly, but does come in very, very handy and does increase DPS, especially with the combat potions, immensely. So this is a huge quest to get started and get out of the way right off the bat. All right, and there is the completion of the Knight's Sword, giving us just under 13,000 smithing XP, which is going to bring us all the way up to level 29. Okay, and we find ourselves here in the desert of Al Kharid. We are going to be doing Tourist Trap, which is going to give us a bunch of agility XP, which is then in turn going to make it so we don't have to walk around as much. But we still will be walking a lot, unfortunately. Sag. Having such low agility is like so bad. It just feels so bad. Like doing Desert Treasure right now, like I'm just walking the entire desert. It's just awful. Can't wait to get some Graceful on this account. All right, that's the end of Tourist Trap, and as you can see, we're at 0 XP for agility, level 1. We're going to put both
Level up,
of these rewards of the quest into agility, and as you can see, we went from level 1 to 20, and then from level 20 to 26 with both of those XP lamps. That is perfect, and there is the quest completed. Alright, and as we buy our last inventory of soda ash here, as you can see, according to the guide, we needed to get about 600 buckets of sand and 600 soda ash. This will be our early game crafting XP, and actually, it'll be essentially Iron Man's crafting XP from 1 to 99 is blowing molten glass, which you create molten glass via cooking a bucket of sand with soda ash. So, yeah. I must say, like, I kind of miss doing this kind of stuff. Like, I'm by no means, like, super late game on my main account that I play on my other Iron Man, but, like, doing just stuff like this is, like, so much fun. Just, like, killing these little ruts, just fire striking them down, gaining some XP in my blue wizard hat, just railing these little imps. Like, it's a lot of fun. That is Fight Arena completed, giving us 2 quest points, 12,000 attack XP. Let's see, I think we were at level 5 before. Oh my god, we're at level 29 attack now. Huge, huge gains for the account. 1k GP and a little bit of thieving XP. I believe I was at like 26, so didn't get too much of that, but awesome. It's so nice with RuneLite too, just having these plugins, just telling me exactly how to play the game. It's like I don't even have to play it, it just plays itself. But as I'm going through this maze, I do realize that I need 6 logs for this quest. And now looking at the guide, it does indeed tell you to bring an axe. And, well, as you can see in my inventory, I do not have an axe. So, yeah, we're going to have to take about a probably like 30-minute hike out of the way now. We're going to have to home teleport and then walk all the way back out here. I guess I could maybe just go to Arduin, or even, we'll just have to end up doing that. But, yeah, so this is just a reminder to always follow and read the guide. And this is why, guys, a guide is very, very important when you first start an account. Because, like, the little things like this you might miss. So, yeah. I always have, like, the worst time getting this guy in the safe spot. But here we go. We got him. So there's Shinum Village completed, getting us to 35 attack. Pretty big, but more importantly, grants us access to this big fellow right here, the Spirit Tree, which is going to be actually the first transportation on the account unlocked. That lets us get around the map a little bit easier, and yeah, these come in handy really well, so cool.
And I definitely don't want to minimize, the impact that the Spirit Tree unlock has for the account. As you can see here, I just want to give a preview of kind of some of the locations that are now able to be, unlocked and used via the Spirit Tree, to get around Gillinor, to get around the map. These are huge, huge upgrades to an account, especially early on when we don't have teleport tabs or we don't have rings or jewelry to teleport us around. Spirit Tree is really, really good.
Okay, as you can see, we are here at the ZMI Bank. We are going to be killing the Zamorak Warrior and safe spotting it here for some time. Trying to go for the Rune Scimitar. As you could tell, as I'm showing here on screen, the Rune Scimitar is not too rare to drop from the Zamorak Warrior. So this is a good way for Iron Men, specifically low-level Iron Men, to go ahead and get this drop. And if you're wondering what the Rune Scimitar is, it's obviously it's a scimitar, so it's a melee weapon, and it's going to be our best in slot melee weapon for all attack styles really until we can get the D-Skim, the Dragon Scimitar, after completing Monkey Madness. Then that will get us all the way until essentially 99 strength, or until we get the Abyssal Whip, which is at 85 Slayer. So yeah. Alright, and we'll take a look here at the log. It looks like 60 Zamorak Warriors, and we finally got the Rune Scimitar. Perfect. That's going to be a huge, huge DPS increase for the melee grind, and that is, we need an attack level of 40 to use it, and we will definitely be getting that just from Waterfall quest and quest in general, yeah. Alright guys, that is going to do it for the video today. If you couldn't tell, this is definitely a longer video. I just had a bunch of clips. I threw them together from the past, whenever I played this account like 5 months ago. So all the clips that I had, I just decided to throw into video 3 and then kind of start back fresh for video 4. Just so you know, none of the goals really changed. Nothing really changed. I'm going to keep playing the account, keep chugging along. The videos are going to be shorter. The videos are going to be more, just overall progress instead of just every single little thing.
from here on out. So, I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I hope that you guys are ready to dive back into the series. I really, really want to start pushing video a week or something along that lines, just super short, 5, 6, 7, 8 minute videos. But yeah, guys, like I said, that is going to do it for the video. You know, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you're ready and excited for the return of the series. I am. I'm really excited to get back into filming and getting some clips for you guys and showing you what it's all about. So that is going to do it for the video. And yeah, Coops are signing off. Peace.